out there on Half-Tree Road. A man lay down here, so me need support right off Half-Tree Road in front of the Texaco. Don't know what you can do. Don't know what you can do. I need some assistant. Man lay down here, so me have a man up here so with a gun. I don't want to approach it. I need the assistant of the police. Fast, 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 fast. Right in front of the Texaco. In a brother in a Subaru a while ago. For Half-Tree Road there, but me did there one doctor office and so ago. The other one, we get one eye gun them. We have one man here. 2 license holder challenge. But me don't know the other boy run gone. When you can't shoot, what you do? Stay down there, sir. Stay down there, sir. Stay down there, sir. Stay down there, sir. Come, team. Come. Come. One of them run go around there, sir. 2 license around there, sir. One of them run go around there, sir. So one there, sir. Some license holder go around there, sir. We get one gunman. Make him stay there, sir. 2 license around there, sir. Oh, Clark, the boy, hey, 2 of them, the other boy run with the gun and I couldn't even shoot him up. Clark. Me don't know what them do up there, but them are robber. Right. What do you give the man here? But one fat one, him in a black. Dead, man. Dead. Never know the man in a shooting pool. Yo, on the step back. The other one come right here, so him look like him get shot too, you know.
How shoot them?
The license fire all of them round them.
Yes. Where's home? She live out there somewhere, she free. Come on, miss.
You can't come, miss.
People. Que pasa, say. Now, people, what you just witnessed is the edited version of this video. This was an incident that actually took place in Half-Tree, where some man on a bike basically tried to take some things from a person that was driving a Subaru, and apparently that person was the wrong person. That person held a license heat. May I talk about a burner, and people, it did not turn out too good, because what you saw or what you witnessed or what you heard in the voice note or video is somebody that was on the ground, and basically he was gasping for his last wind. That means it does not sound, or it did not seem like he was going to make it, based on the account of the popo that was talking in the background. Now, people, like we see, this is YouTube, and I cannot just post just about anything that I feel like because of their policy. Plus, like me tell you, you have some other persons are going to file report and say that they found it very offensive and rete and lele. So therefore, that was the edited version. Now, people, like me say, in a prior video, a lot of these persons are not going to make it home for the Christmas, for the festive season, because they are doing some things that are not sustainable, meaning that you can't get up every day and feel like thieving is your job. Feel like you have the right to go out there and take other people's property, things, life, rete and lele. No, it is not going to happen. So the moral of this video is that this is a message. This is a WARNING to the mothers, to the women that are out there facilitating these folks and feeling like it is okay because they are giving you money. You are benefiting from the proceeds of their CRIME, people, it is not going to work. People are taking a stand, and specifically, you heard the voice of the Popo. You saw how excited he was when he realized that they finally got one of them, or they got one of the persons that are creating all sorts of catastrophe upon the streets of Jamaica. So people, like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now people, the next part of this video is about something that took place in Bahamas, where I talk about maybe in a Nassau or Freeport, one of those places. But it also applies to Jamaica, because it is speaking about the relationship that the Chinese, the respect or lack of respect that the Chinese have for black people, point blank and period. And I am speaking about specifically in the Caribbean. I am talking about Jamaica, Bahamas, Trinidad, Haiti and Lele, everywhere in the world. It is all the same. Nothing changes but the location. So anyways, in this video, this Chinese businessman said that black people are the stupidest persons on the face of God's earth. And people, when you listen to statements like this, you have to kind of look over your eyes and say, it makes no sense to generalize. You cannot stereotype any one set of person, because the truth and the fact is that you have idiots and you have sensible people, you have ambitious people, and you also have some worthless persons. But based on what he was saying, so people, take a listen, take a look to the video, and then I'll give my piece.
Just want to highlight something that transpired today in a conversation with one of the assistant managers to one of the Chinese wholesale outlet. Excuse me. Talking to one of the gentlemen, he quit his job today. A very popular Chinese food store here now. So, and he said to me, he said he was sick and tired of the way the Chinese behaves and the way they talk to them. And he said today, having a conversation with one of the young Chinese managers, the Chinese manager said to him that black people are the stupidest set of people that has ever walked the face of the earth. The Chinese said to him that there's no other race in the world more stupider than black people, and that's why black people is to the bottom of every economic ladder in the world, and they will never rise up. He told him, he said, you know, this is a black country, and in this black country, a Chinese or any other ethnicity, any other race of people, whether it's Indian, Chinese, Arabs, and he went on, I don't want to quote verbatim to make a mistake, said, and they can come into a black country and they can set up a business next to a black person in a black country, and with the help of the black people, they will put the black man out of business in a matter of weeks. Let me say that again. He said that a Chinese or any other ethnicity can come into a black community or a black country, set up a business next to a black person in a black country, and in a matter of weeks, with the help of black people, they can shut black people out of business. Now, when he highlighted the fact that black people are stupid, I was in awe. But when he explained that to me, I must agree. For another ethnicity to come to our land and tell us that we are the stupidest set of people that has ever walked the face of the earth, we would argue and get angry, but it's a fact. What he said is a fact. Any other ethnicity can set up a business in our country next to black people and will get the support of none of its own people. There are people that go to another race, and he said as far as say, and black people are the only people that has ever done that. And that's the truth. It sounds cruel, but it's the truth. Because you can set up a store no matter what your prices are. Once the Chinese are selling next to you, the Chinese will shop with the Chinese. If you set up a business, the same thing applies to the Indian. Indians will first shop with Indians. Europeans will shop with Europeans. Black people are the only race of people who will spend their money with another race of people who don't like them or who don't care about them. So I must agree with the young Chinese man. We are so far in that situation the stupidest set of people that has ever walked the face of the earth.
Now people, that video applies to the Bahamas, but it also speaks truth to Jamaica and other places. We are talking about other places in the Caribbean, in the West Indies, and also Africa. And when we see the difference between Bahamas and Jamaica, Bahamas is a very rich place. Their money is equivalent to the US dollar, so therefore $1 Bahamian dollar for $1 US dollar. Jamaica, $1 US dollar for 141 Jamaican dollars. So therefore Bahamas have option. And next thing that is also different with Bahamas and how the country is run. You cannot go to Bahamas and set up a business unless the government of Bahamas or a Bahamian national or citizen is a 50% owner. So people, that is not going to happen. In Jamaica, it is definitely different because we say everybody come at Jamaica, everybody buy out Jamaica. Jamaica is a country for sale by the politicians, by the government, point blank and period. So my point is this: if this can happen in the Bahamas, and people, I've been to the Bahamas, I've been going to the Bahamas 4, 5, 6 times per year over the last decade. So I am not a stranger to there. Now, as it pertains to the Bahamas, what is going on over there, even though every person that opens a business is there, a Bahamian has to be 50% owner. What we see is that some of the Bahamians are buying the businesses for these Chinese. They are fronting the business. So in other words, the Chinese come to Bahamas and they get a Bahamian to front the business and then them own it. And they do the same thing that they've done for decades in other nations and also in Jamaica. So the point that the man is making is that black people are the only set of people that would rather to support a next race, a next set of people than its own people. People that is something bad, that is not good, point blank and period. And the thing is, when we look at Chinese relationship with black people in China, do you think that any of us black persons can go to China and act the way that they act in Jamaica? People, the truth and the fact is that if any black person try that in China, they might end up in a jail for decades, point blank and period. So the thing is that what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. So the point that I am trying to make on the moral of the story is this: if they treat us as black people as ish in them own country in China, why do we extend an olive branch? Why do we make them feel like gods in our nation or our country? People, somebody let me know what you think in the comment section. So anyway, people, like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.